All right, Matty, we've got a new guest on the show. So this is funny because the first time that Matt was actually on the show, this guy was the co-host of FatChat. He also is the founder of FatChat. And half the reason why I'm sitting here right now, really, really love him. My favourite Brayshaw. Please welcome Hamish Brayshaw. Welcome. Hey. How are you, mate?
Having me back. Thanks for having me back on. Good to be here.
So good. Well, a lot has actually changed, and I want to really dive into some stuff with you because you're now a world record breaker. This is what I'm seeing everywhere. Can you run me through and tell everybody at home what's been going on with these world record attempts?
Yep. So, you boys have finished an Ironman. Well done. All the rest, that's good stuff. But unless you've broken the world record doing that, then that's one up on me. I've been trying to break a world record every week. I've broken now.
That's crazy.
I've officially broken 2. Oh. I've sent a few off in there. I think 1 got unofficially knocked back, which was disappointing.
Oh.
But I've got the fastest time to type the alphabet with my nose, with the space bar in between every letter. And then I've also got the fastest time to remove 5 Jenga blocks with my tongue.
Wow. All body part related. Very body part heavy so far. Yeah.
And so is video recording enough, or do they need to come and sit in the room?
So I've got to actually, it's a 12-week submission process. Yeah. So I've got the email back saying your record has been accepted, but we've just now got to go through a 12-week screening process, and I've had to send in all the videos, and it'll be verified hopefully in a couple of weeks' time for the first one, and then another sort of probably 8 weeks for the next one.
That's wild. So how many have you attempted so far? So you've got 2 records, but one.
Yeah, I've got 2 records. I've attempted 8. I thought I had
that's a pretty good strike rate.
The fastest time to stack 10 books with one arm and then topple them. I thought I had that. Turns out I didn't, which was disappointing. And then there's been a few that I've just been nowhere near. So, yeah, I'm 2 from 8 at the moment, which is a reasonable strike rate considering their world records.
So how are you actually, who's picking them? Are you looking through the book and going, all right, I can get this one? Or is there a list of ones that are these are the most absurd? I don't know, how do you even pick which one you're going after?
Yeah, it's the Guinness World Record Instagram page, if you haven't seen it, is very, very good. They submit quite, they put quite often new videos up. A lot of them are ones that I physically can't get, like the world's tallest man. I'm never going to be
can't get that one. Yeah.
So there's a few that just are ungettable for me. But then there's the ones that they put out that I think I actually could have a go at that. They put out one the other day that was the most loop-de-loops made with a Hot Wheels track, which is 20. So I've got my eyes set on that one. The furthest basketball throw backwards.
That's good.
I've got my eyes on that one as well. There's a couple that I've looked at and thought
you have to train for that one.
That's like a hammer throw almost. Yeah.
Exactly. So there's a few out there but they just put them up. And the hard thing is for me though, and what's got me out a couple of times, they put a video up, but it doesn't necessarily later on down the line it could be broken. So and they haven't updated the video. So I've fallen into the trap twice now of thinking I've broken a record and based off what was on their Instagram, going to submit my application, and then I've actually not done it. So
wow, is that book one that you were saying? Was that case?
Yeah, the book one was one of them, and then the other one was the nose typing one. But then I went back and did the nose typing one and did it again. So I've still got that one. But yeah, there's a couple of ones that have fallen through the cracks of Guinness, and when you go to submit your application, there's a revamped record that you need to beat.
Crazy.
Yeah, wow. Someone's always trying a video.
Exactly.
That's wild. So to actually get in the books, you send the application and you send the video of you doing it. Does then somebody have to come out and observe you do it or something like that?
So yeah, this is what I'm not 100% sure of yet, and the year will sort of unfold.
Yeah.
But there's ones on the Instagram video that are just like me, videos from someone at home sending them through, and then all of a sudden they're records. So I imagine you can get verified off a record, off a video. I'm waiting to see if that'll happen with me. If it comes to it and I've got 4 or 5 of these records, I might just have to, we might have to invest in flying someone out or getting the Guinness person out and actually doing them. But yeah, there's a little bit to actually getting verified. In terms of getting in the book, I'm not sure how you want to do that. That's my goal. My life's aim now is to get myself in the Guinness Book of World Records.
How good were the books with the green, the holographic stuff? Oh, so good.
You'd celebrate that then, wouldn't you?
School library when you had to
find a way into the book.
School library when you had to, take 2 books home or whatever from school every week, straight to the Guinness World Record ones. Get me them. That's elite. That is so good. So, do you think as well? Could this be a record? That if you get them to fly out and you're doing all these records, what's the record for most amount of records attempted at one time?
That's a good one. The record for the most amount of records broken in a year is 400. So that's going to be tough for me.
That's tough.
I haven't actually looked into the most records broken in one sitting. And if it's like 10, I'll have a crack at it. But I just don't, I'll have to do some digging. And the rules are for what I'm trying to do is I can't set my own record. It's got to be something that has already been done that I can then break, because I could say that the quickest time to hopscotch across the football field with wearing 6 hats, and I could just do that, and that would be a record. But I've got to actually physically break a record. So it's if it's not been done, then I can't do it.
Right,
I like it. And how's footy been? So you're back playing, back to actually. Good. How's that all been?
Yeah, mate. It's footy's taking a backward step at the moment from everything else that I'm doing.
Well,
you're very engaging with the record breaker.
Yeah.
New Instagram handle, I hear.
Yep, Hammer Breaks. So I'm all across all things, but no, it's good. I'm back. It's I missed the first week. The concussion protocols have kicked out to 21 days now. So I had a concussion in the first practice game, so I missed a couple of weeks there. Missed round 1, but where the boys still got up and win. So I played my first game against Swan Districts the other day and felt pretty good. I pulled up very sore, but no, got through the game unscathed. We won by 6 goals, and now we got a game against Peel this weekend down in Mandurah. So a few of your boys, I think, might be in that one.
Yeah, beautiful.
But look, I'm feeling good. It's a new season. The boys are looking good, so it's a good time to be an East Perth fan.
Yeah, that's good. And did you have like a big preseason this one? Or you were just enjoying the glory of the Sandover and just basking in and breaking records and just enjoying life?
I enjoyed pre-Christmas. I hurt my ankle just before the Christmas break, so I'd enjoyed myself up to that point. Hurt myself, and then I was in rehab for the first sort of month and a half of the year. So I had a pretty stunted pre-season. But in the veins of FatChat, I swore off the alcohol, so I wasn't drinking. I
very good.
Lost about 6 or 7 kilos in the sort of January, February mark. So I got myself back to being relatively fit and healthy. So yeah, it was a shortened pre-season, but I had to go pretty hard when I was in it.
Yeah. The epitome of a crash diet is Hamish Brayshaw. Is the epitome. I
was going to say the video set up here is actually making you look pretty fit, mate. So
thank you.
Go with it. Yeah,
killing it. Well, there was a story as well that we hadn't got on a podcast to tell just yet together, Hammer. But the back end of last year, when I was off doing my race, can you just tell Matt this story, because he doesn't know this one? He'll love this.
So
He'll love this.
I reckon. When was the race? Was the race on the Saturday?
Saturday.
Sunday.
Yep.
Yes, or
Sunday.
the Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, actually, I'd just been out. I'd played a round of golf, and I went to the left bank in Freo. I was having a couple of beers with my brother. And Andrew was there, obviously, and this guy comes out from behind the bar with a big jug of Swan Draft. Now, typically when we go out with Andrew, sometimes people will give him things to be like, go the Dockers, we love Freo, all the rest of it. This guy with the left bank shirt on comes out from behind the bar, and he did this one on purpose, walked at Andrew with the free jug, sort of did a 180, gave it to me, popped it in front of me, and said, "We love BackChat." And he said, "Good luck with the Ironman," and then walked off. Just imagining that Gerard's having a tin and having a couple of Swan Drafts the night before, the biggest day of his whole life.
That's so good.
Good luck with the Ironman.
How good is that? Free jugs.
Well, we know they listened to one episode.
Yeah. So I text Gerard and just said, "Hey, mate, good luck tomorrow. Just let you know you've got me a free jug of Swan."
So good. That is the absolute
that is
best.
a good story.
That is so good. So, what's happening for the next few weeks for you in terms of prepping for footy? Have you got anything coming up? Have you got what games you got? What's happening?
Yeah, mate, we got a game down in Peel this week, and then we got a bye, and then we got Anzac Day. So the next couple of weeks is a bit sort of chop and change. But in terms of, I was actually thinking about you today, mate. We had me and a couple of the other mids. We've just started up our own little FatChat. We're going to try and lose a couple more kilos as a midfield group to get a bit more up and back around the grounds. But so we're trying to do that. We've got a few games coming up that are going to be some big ones. We played Peel and Pracky in the preseason, and they were pretty good, but we managed to knock them off. So we know they're a different side with the Freo boys they've got in. So it's there's some chops and changes, and the list is looking pretty settled, which is a good thing for us. But it's certainly an exciting time, and it's going to be a big month of footy.
Absolutely. I love it. Well, hey, you and the boys need any stuff, any training, any workouts, you know where to find it, baby. We're always here.
Exactly right.
But good luck with the rest of the record breaks. I literally cannot wait to see the next few because they've been so funny, bro. And anyone that wants to check them out, check your socials out, where can they find you?
They can find that at Hammer Breaks on Instagram. My handle's Sugar Bray, but I do that. I do my golf stuff. I do my record breaking stuff. It's all over socials. It's
content creating.
Anywhere you want to find it, you'll be able to find me.
I love it, mate. Well, good luck, and I can't wait to check you next time.
Thanks, guys. Good to speak.
Thanks,
mate.